Hello everyone, this is Berserker88. Been a long time since I said that. Back to do another Let's Play. I know you probably thought this channel was dead. I thought this channel was dead. But I found some free time and said, you know what, I've waited long enough, kept you waiting long enough, I'm gonna do another one. Welcome to Let's Play Kirby 64, The Crystal Shards. My first ever Kirby game, and still my favorite. I know, it might be a little biased, but I like to think I have good reasons for calling it my favorite. Well, this title screen's not one of them. Well, let's just start already since the game's in such a rush. As you can see, I've beaten this 100%, so this should go pretty well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know how to use it, thank you. It's my job to teach these things, game, not yours. I'm the Let's Player. Oh, you've probably also noticed by the little blue backdrop that I'm playing this on the Kirby's Dream Collection. Which is good, because otherwise I'd have to rely on my clunky old N64. And I really can't rely on my clunky old N64. That thing has basically gone the way of the dodo. The story of this game, in case it's too deep for you to comprehend, is that this little fairy girl, her name is Ribbon, her home planet got attacked by darkness, and so she fled with the giant crystal shard, which shattered into a bunch of little crystal shards, and now we're looking for them. I just wanted to give you a recap in case you weren't understanding it. This is the first world, which Kirby games like to call levels, and this is the first stage. You can see right there that there's 3 crystal shards per stage. Now, first rule of any stage in this game, look behind you, because there's almost always going to be something there. I don't know why, but there is. So here's our first copy ability. We have fire. And you know, fire is all well and good. That's pretty standard Kirby fare. The real draw of this game is... No, I didn't forget the controls. Don't be silly. So the real draw of this game is combo abilities. Mixed fire and cutter, and we got a fucking fire sword. How badass is that? How many Kirby games have you played where you can say, hey, I can wield a fire sword? Now, there are 7 core abilities in this game, and each one can be combined with itself, too, so that's a total of 49 powers in this game. Oh, and there's our first crystal shard. Yeah, they're not all going to be that easy, so don't get used to that. Anyway, let's go in here and fight the toughest mini-boss ever. Challenge. In all seriousness, this game actually does get fairly difficult at points. And I think that's because there's a lot of things that can instantly kill you. You know, which isn't apparent in this Happy Sunshine Land, but it will be. I'm not going to keep this fire sword forever. I'm going to try to show off at least most of the powers, if not all of them. I'm actually going to have to get rid of it just up here anyway. Okay, I'm using it now. Here we have Bomb. And while I could combine it with that fire guy, I'm not going to. See that black rock? Boom, crystal shard. There are a lot of points in this game where you're going to have to use powers to get crystal shards. And it's going to get pretty annoying at points, so look forward to that. Behold, the Waddle Dee has been changed into a Waddle Doo. How very threatening. Okay, I'm actually going to ditch this bomb power. Something you'll learn about me is that I generally like to fight Kirby bosses without powers. I mean, unless I'm doing like a boss rush or something, but in the main game it just feels like cheating to me. Not that this guy is really hard enough to warrant it. Though to be fair, he's harder than any other Waddle Doo. And he's done. Waddle Dee has joined the party. Now, each stage ends with this little mini-game here. What you do is you stop Kirby when you're facing the item you want, and then you press it again to launch from a certain distance. And I actually got what I wanted. I usually fucked that up, to be honest. Not very good at it. The thing I just got was an enemy info card, by the way. Well, as the name suggests, it shows you info on enemies. They're not required, but I like to get them. And speaking of things I like to get, here's one of my favorite powers in the game. Exploding Ninja Stars. How does it get more awesome than that? It doesn't. Yeah, this is definitely one of my favorites. If not my number one favorite. I don't know, there's some pretty good contenders. And again, I'm not going to use it for too long, just, you know, showing you a good feel of it. Then I'll switch to something else. And again, I can't really switch to something else when I'm blowing everything up. You know what, now I'll just... There will be time to show other powers. I just love this one too much. And here's our buddy Waddle Dee. This is generally what he does in the stages. He shows up and he gives you a ride. Now, keep a close eye out here. Okay, right there. Jump here, get the shard, and float back up. Now that's actually one of the hardest shards to get in the game without dying. You have to jump really early or else you miss the ride. And you're probably thinking, oh well, big deal, just float back. Well, this is what'll happen if you try that. Yes, Kirby actually has a limited air supply in this game, which I actually approve of. There's way too many times in most Kirby games where I could skip all challenges by floating over everything. So I'm glad that in this particular game, you cannot. Here's the next mini-boss, Mr. Giant Springy Guy. Do this to win. Yeah, the mini-bosses in this game are kind of a joke. There's the next shard. Sometimes you get crystal shards from mini-bosses, and sometimes you won't. Just depends. This character is Adeline, who's actually appeared in a previous Kirby game, Kirby's Dream Land 3, except her name was Ado then. Yeah, I'm pretty knowledgeable on my Kirby lore. It's one of my favorite game franchises. Okay, thanks for the nightmares. Here we have another end-level boss. Don't get used to these, they're only in the first world. And she attacks just by drawing enemies at you, which can be dispatched like any normal enemies. Actually, some of these are enemies we haven't even seen yet. And now she's drawn something so obscene Nintendo had to censor it. Jeez, you're just a little girl, don't draw things like that. I don't care if you're possessed, that's no way to behave. And this guy takes a few more hits. He was actually a boss from a previous Kirby game. Well, this entire fight is from a previous Kirby game, as I mentioned before. Oh, a dark matter eyeball. How very egotistical of you. Not like Kirby's ever beaten these before. And there we go. Just one last thing. Wata! And Adeline has joined the party. Our pit deck is nearly complete. Oh wow, I actually got that again. Hey, I'm not complaining. First roll, look behind you. I don't know why it's so consistent in this game, but it is. Okay, here's Bomb. Already seen Bomb. Ah, but we have not seen Double Bomb. Oh, god damn it. But we have not seen Double Bomb. Thank God for Kirby for generating enemies. Double Bomb gets you missiles, which home in on enemies and wreck shit up. I'll be honest, a lot of the powers in this game are really, really broken. That's part of the fun of it. You know, I don't think I've discussed why this is my favorite Kirby game yet. And obviously the combo powers are a big part of it. But I really like these 3D level designs. I mean, obviously it's not really 3D, you're still on a 2D plane, but the way that the environment actually twists and curves as you go through it kind of makes it a little more immersive. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. But I like it a lot. Ah, damn it. Thwarted by blocks on the floor. Ah well. Need a new power anyway. Look behind you. Okay, I don't really need that, but thanks anyway. Only coming up on 14 minutes. I think I'm gonna actually do the entire first world in this video. That's not gonna be the case for most of this LP. We're gonna need 2 videos for most worlds. And I need these guys, why do I keep killing them? Getting distracted, that's why. And now we have Cutter, which kinda sucks in this game, to be honest. It's way too slow. And over here is just a sandwich. Well, you know what? If we're gonna be stuck with Cutter, let's get Double Cutter. Might as well have the best of the worst. So why do we need Cutter? Well, we need it for this. Here's Adeline, who somehow got here before us. Her role in this game is to draw things for you. That's pretty much it. Which is helpful enough, you know, to be fair. There's another shard. And there's Double Cutter. Yeah, I really don't care for it. Instead, let's get this guy, who is also Cutter. God damn it. I thought that was Needle. I always think that guy is Needle. I don't know why, it just looks more spiky than cuttery. It's probably a mistake I made more than once in this LP, so bear with me. And yes, I know I just got a cutter guy again. But I'm gonna combine it with one of these guys. Wait, no I'm not. It's the end of the level. And you know my thing with bosses. I do them without powers, like a man. Yeah, King Dedede owns this castle. Big surprise, right? And he's being a jerk. Big surprise, right? And he gets possessed by dark matter. Big surprise, right? Seriously, how many times has this happened to him? Way too many. So this is pretty much a standard Dedede fight. Except way easier because he's been demoted to early boss status. You see? Does have a second form now. Those things are really annoying to dodge. Basically just go everywhere. Oh, and they also do that. That's fun. Oh. Yes, this is fucking horrifying, by the way. Glad you noticed. Classic Kirby and its surprise creepiness. Oh well, it's done now. Come on, Dedede, you can't resist his cuteness. And Dedede has joined the party. Last time I'm making that joke. Mainly because there's no more party. Oh, and I missed. Yes, Kirby gets really upset when he doesn't get his goods. Now on to the first boss. Oh, the first real boss. It's Wispy Woods. Holy crap, no way. In this game he has children, who we're going to murder in front of him because we're the hero. I do have to wonder if Kirby just goes out of his way to fight Wispy Woods sometimes. I mean, because he's a tree. You'd think if he didn't want to fight him, he'd just, like, walk around him. Anyway, this is really not hard at all, as you would expect from Wispy Woods. And now he's pissed. To be fair, we did just murder his family. Can't really blame him. So since we're stuck on a 2D plane, we have to wait until he does this to hit him. Oh, if you're real lucky, you can get 2 apples at once. And then when that happens, you can basically hit him twice. Oh wow, it's gonna go by real fast. God damn it. You live this time, Trey. Wow, I almost did the exact same thing again. Okay, piss off. And that completes World 1, or Level 1, whatever. Next time we take on Rockstar. This is Berserker88, and hopefully this recording came out okay. If not, you're never fucking saying this.